patches, it's pretty much on Riot when they want to do it. We don't know. I think it might be playoffs. They already said it's 100% Shanghai. Okay, that does make sense.
Than against other teams, but
at least it's not playoffs. Feel a bit bad for the teams going Shanghai, but if there's that big change after, maybe everyone's on an even playing field.
Map 1,
Bro, teams are going to complain a lot,
towards
man.
middle, going to work out well, going to catch Brave and give himself the escape plan too. That's perfect. Man advantage and numbers looking solid.
In terms of the pistol, let's try that again. In terms of the pistols, 1-1.
2 through CT, maybe 1 through middle, maybe 2.
Word vomit everywhere.
There's a 3-man squad for the other side, Josh. This is going to be very hard for them to try and get any sort of step towards.
Whoa, it's a big nade. It's a huge nade. Damn, Cloud tanks it and kills 2. What a beast. Elite 20 HP that's done.
And first found, GiantX kicked this one off with a bang already. That first round in the pocket has got to feel good.
Good for Sentinels not making Shanghai? I mean, yeah.
It's not really something that BBL should start freaking out about.
I think it's good for everyone to not make Shanghai, to be honest.
Knowing how strong they are with Sheriffs, I'm interested to see if they do a little bit of
apart from the people that win it, obviously. Everyone who doesn't win it, I feel bad for them.
4-1 gamble on pistol, it didn't play out into their favor. It's a little bit unlucky. You have to take some of those 50-50 gambles, though. And
speaking of gambles, look at this.
5-man with a camera on B, yeah.
Okay, that's
dude, most teams don't insta-stack.
I mean, they only have classics, right? So you kind of have to make those sort of guesses.
Cross map,
early
knife.
Stack there.
Yeah,
No
most teams won't do an
made.
insta-stack because it's
And
so
the knife
easy to
lands.
anti.
So how do they respond to this now? Because it was quite early. So do they now fully rotate? Do they try and stick around? Do they hope that it's fake? Because GiantX are going to go through the motions regardless, right?
Sprite the legend, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
They might flood out on B as soon as the spike
Dorchos as well. Dorchos with the 12. Sorry, Dorchos with the prime.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for that. Welcome in.
There's the plant.
Read that one wrong. Thank you very much, man.
Purple still has his grenade here to stop.
Okay, let's see how much damage they can do, and we have a... Dude, look, it's in a straight line thing. We have the kind of... the buy that we're enjoying at the moment. Triple rifle. 2 goes. Allowed 2 deaths on this one.
Mosh, I think Bora's got a cubby to play from. He does. Fragment goes in. First forces Purple away. Braves found 1.
There's the 2 deaths. Holy hell. There's a lot of deaths going in right now. Yeah, someone needs to clean up. Thank God for this guy. He did great on the pistol. He did great here. He's kind of dominating these 2. Nice eco from BBL, but they only got 1 gun out of them, so they still have 4 rifles. The beauty with this one. You can still have a pretty good eco, but it doesn't do too much damage.
Is that the pun you were going for?
Official online as well. Yeah, this guy's farming.
Thought I'm that creative.
Well, you know.
Thanks, man. That's really nice, Josh.
You have a little bit. Maybe it's like a subconscious thing.
That was really sweet of you.
Thank you.
Oh, nice guy. Against popular opinion, obviously. But, you know. Bonus round coming in, and we do have Cloud with that ult ready now as well.
Yeah,
So
we see all of this, and it's a lovely bonus.
I want to see how this gets utilized. Do they have something in mind they want to approach this with?
Flash goes up, it doesn't hit. Are they just going to try to disrespect this, or...?
Standard approach, and there it is.
Oh, off the tap of the orb, they official.
Following that as far as he can. Excuse me, Purpo. Used to seeing Fatinho on that raise, so... Gonna get them elbow control to start with. And response-wise, BBL, slow to respond. They don't need to be quick about this, I guess.
I like how they were able to move out of that position. Brave obviously has played there many times in many matches and gone caught out of position. I just wish that they had a next phase to this. I don't think that they can sit around in the site. Brave sitting in site with Reezy sitting in spawn. I feel like if the A hit comes, there's just no way that they're going to hold from here, not against a gun round by.
Here's the test, right? High Dizzy, you're going to see the breach clearing the corners. Brave is still there, and there he is. Brave's now connected. Can anyone help him? I don't think so.
Can they even get this kill?
Execution has found Hoodie, and it's Reezy to find Redgar, and he managed to near or live through that timing. But Reezy!
Dude, he took a risk, man. He took a risk through the smoke, and he annihilated everyone. Huge. In terms of Giants, though, should be kind of happy with this. Bonus 2 kills. That's all you're looking for.
Too readily.
That's
that
like
was kind of
the
like
best minimum you can
neutral
get.
Play from Redguard there, trying to teleport up onto the
been
boxes.
a good round.
Once the Thrash goes in and you have the Dizzy going out before that, you're getting the information on the site. You know it's one player. He's at the back of the
Monkey
site.
Ant, of course, bro.
Sure
thank you for the kind words, dude.
Look at the one spot that the enemies are going to flood through. They're going to try to protect Brave. Brave is detained on the site. There's nothing he can do. Ignore him. You have like a good 5 to 10 seconds where you just don't even have to look in that direction. And yeah, getting caught in the back. Just Not acceptable. Not if you want to win the series.
Yeah.
The split.
Now, it looks like GiantX instantly with the pace change as well. Quick pivot through towards Market, having a little bit of a glimpse. Spots no one. Kind of being halted here for now. Rotations are coming in. You've got 4 players on this side of the map, so this looks like it's going to be committed as well. Anything to pressure CT, I'm looking for it. Not really. The cross is dangerous, and Reese is going to punish Fatinho. Already this is getting a little deadly, yeah, and the spike's now been dropped. Not worried about this one, as they're going to go for the pre-take.
Oh man, Clark could own this again. Huge shot.
This area. And so far, so good until Purpo forced away a little
Spike
deeper.
down.
Don't
Keep an eye on
Redgar
here.
And look at the wrap through CT. Redgar, does he get his timing right? He just got around the corner before
Weird
Brave
rounds.
can check on him. And there's consideration here. Brave's watching this one. They could get pincered here. They've got to be a little careful. Purpo's still with a boombot to throw into this one. Purpo's going to find Kushner. Now Redgar starts to
tagged him with the cam, and then they stop looking for Redgar. Oh, it's falling apart for BBL here. That fell apart so fast.
Just punishing them in
All from one pass and getting tagged from the
really
camera.
Well played by GiantX. They
did play this well.
They didn't go too early. Redgar waiting at spawn, waiting for his teammates to take contact. That really big opening kill from Purpo to spam through the info box. I think that was really what opened things up off the Cypher Cam tag, obviously. But then as soon as that pressure comes in from Market from the front, Redgar's able to open up from the back. And we've seen teams constantly going too early on the flanks throughout this split. So I'm really glad to see that teams actually doing the timings properly.
That was genuinely really impressive. Starting to see, it looks like GiantX kind of play as a 5, and that sounds almost stupid to say,
when you set the bar really low.
But getting those timings right, getting those
Makish with the prime. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's amazing to see. It's actually really nice. 1 away now from getting the showstopper here.
Yeah, they're planning ahead well as well.
They've got Sheriff's.
Planning ahead for the next round, maybe even this round.
Oh my god. Or that looked, I mean, it looked pretty close, but still. It should put them on red alert. There has been exploratory kind of work done by BBL here, so GiantX have to re-clear this quite meticulously. Got to be a little bit careful coming back towards this A side of the map.
Knife into B main, getting nothing. So the rotation back to A is going to happen soon.
Are they going to go for the double fake? They're trying to fake each other out here. It's just like, who puts what where?
It looks like it. I don't blame GiantX for doing this. On Bind, the amount of times they ran into a stack on their anti-ecos, they just want to make sure that they don't do it again.
Yeah, lovely.
Lovely
really to get out of there.
And this should pull
That's
rotation.
a huge skill.
Pora's gone down, and now the floodgates
Dude,
open.
the anti-eco on this map looks way better from
Giants.
Didn't really like it on
big boy in this with the rifle.
Buying too much.
But Redgar up to the challenge so far. Wait for that plant's coming elite with a belting shot. Redgar's gone down. And the disrespect on the smoke. That's your danger, man. Pops the ult. There's no way to get out of there. Fatinho knew it. Had to stand and face the music. And with 14 seconds,
that's a great round. How many of these guns do we get to pick up?
Nowhere to run, nowhere
And
to hide.
this was kind of hero plays, to be honest. That one shot that snowballed into everything.
The way that GiantX loses these rounds, I'm like, okay, they've learned from Bind.
That's literally what I was thinking, yeah.
No push. Okay,
and then they'll
go
get one shot.
We're gonna hit something. We're gonna go B. Oh, and he got hunted down in the end too.
Yeah, they get the extra gun.
Oh, he couldn't quite grab it in the end.
So GiantX is adding in a step here. They're adding in the step where they do a little bit of a jab. It's going to get info for them. It's going to bait a rotation for them. They're going to go into B site for free here. But what happens? The same thing that cost them the first round that BBL won is running through the smoke, getting 2 in the back. Reezy did this on, Reezy did this on A site a couple rounds ago when Brave was detained. And here it comes again. We cannot be letting them run through smokes, getting at least 1 kill and getting away with their life. We got to punish that. We got to stop that.
Okay, we're going to start seeing those ult cycle up as well. Pora 1 off his, Brave 1 away.
Oh,
Reezy's
we go
got his
fast
online
on this one.
1 being invested and instantly denied. Kushner on the trade out.
My goodness, the smoke resisting. Dude, BBL are disrespecting every single smoke there is.
With resistance from Elite. This is all very much a gear shift in that cross. Okay, they're going to get the cross until Cloud going to punish Elite. This is getting a little worrying, down to a 3v3. And this pace change might just work for them. And the timing, not quite right there for Fatinho, trying to swing back in towards Market. Let's look at this post plant as well. Cloud and Hoodie. Oh dear. That's not what you want to be hearing. Oh dear. Cloud's in trouble. And does Hoodie try and bail him out?
I was going to say, they might tunnel vision out of that.
Kiko as well. This agent is ridiculous. And now the 1v1. What does Hoodie do here? Up against Reezy. Is he not collected? And now it's all on Hoodie. Oh, the timing could not have been
just
better
checked if he was under.
Dude,
sometimes the official really messes with teams. Because they know they have such a short time to capitalize on the stun. Like the amount of times that people like force stuff a little bit.
There it is.
I feel like that's the, you know, GiantX's biggest like issue right now is getting people running through smokes and killing them. At this point, just throw a smoke anywhere and just hold for it, and someone's gonna come through. But really big round from Elite there, obviously.
Yeah, this was dangerous. What was that done to the money of BBL?
Yeah,
Oh,
completely
that's not
wrecks
good.
him
So
to
BBL
Nico.
maybe gonna look for a pace change themselves. Yeah, Kushner with a quick kill. Gonna take away Purpo.
Not this again, dude. Keep an eye on
Maybe they
Pora.
pause here, but I'm looking at middle as
Pora
well.
might
Positioning
lock
from
them all in here.
Pora.
The problem is they have no
Bora's
idea
been
about
down
all of
here
this.
with his Sheriff on these steps of rounds, yeah.
And why not? I mean, yeah, high risk, high reward.
Huge.
Takes away red guard. That's 2 freebies, no trades here, nothing. This is excellent. And now GiantX left in tatters, 3 of them. Trying to maybe group up here. Hey, there's a smoke. There's probably a BBL player nearby.
They're gonna
Brave on
phase
the other
this,
side, yeah.
it looks like.
Cover going out.
Seeing that 2-1 split.
You have full util.
Trying to get this close dry, I guess. Brave. Looking to try and isolate him, but does he have a pocket plane? I think he does, yeah. He's not forced out of position here. Just kind of messing
It's the
around
sound
with the TP
as
as
well.
Keep them on
2
their
people
toes
to
till they
cover
can
it.
check this
They got
again.
no
do.
red guard to
It's been
block
traded out.
vision.
The numbers are so favorable here. 4-2, but the rifle still in the hands of Hoodie. Another round of heroics from him potentially.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
it might
Damn,
be-
bro.
Outrageous
How many times is this guy
Hoodie.
gonna save him?
He's made this now a 2v1.
He was
and
impact
Bora,
on bind,
who
he's
tilted
impact
the
here.
skills earlier down middle, is now going to be tasked with near on the impossible. Fatinho is making no
Oh
mistakes in
my
this one. Just going to
goodness.
charge in. There is no harm, no
Huge
foul.
round
Now
from
I'd rather
Hoodie.
secure it.
He's been
Maybe
great. He's been
overdue,
great in this.
But at this point, that round was deadly from the start.
That's actually worth, anytime you get your ultimate off of cooldown like that, you want to use it. You don't want to, like, we saw that last
Map
game,
one,
right?
yeah.
Map 1, Para has the ultimate, the Rolling Thunder for like 6 rounds, doesn't end up getting to use it. So here, you get it early enough in the half that you might be able to get it back before, you know, get a second one. Absolutely, use it, close out that round, build that gap. BBL is a huge momentum-based team. If you
Yes.
give them any ground to win a big clutch and then they're able to string another 1 or
getting
2
pumped
rounds,
up, yeah.
they're just gonna run with it. So if you keep like icing them and just block them here, block them there, it stops their momentum in their track, and then they start making these kind of bad mistakes, these mental kind of like lapses of judgment, and that's where you're going to be able to start stringing more and more rounds against them. So it's the anti-momentum.
Anti-momentum.
Anti-momentum. You like that?
How do you feel about those? There was a phrase going around, I think it was like the anti-bonus.
The anti-bonus.
Yeah, which is just a buy round. Basically, like, I hate it because it got banded around and people are like, yeah, anti-bonus. I'm like,
You have
That's a
the
buy.
anti-eco, they're on
Yep.
low buy,
Yep.
and then you're playing a certain way. The anti-bonus,
it's a bit of a stretch. I think it's a bit of a stretch. I don't know
It
if I
is a
can commit to
stretch.
that one as hard. But 5-2 though, and this game still feels
Still a
incredibly
pretty big
volatile.
round,
I
but
feel like we
red
haven't,
guard
like,
can just
gone
get
into a
dropped
rhythm, even
in
with
money-wise.
GiantX leading the scoreline. BBL have been incredibly dangerous in some of these rounds. Now, this looks quite all in.
Can players call a timeout? Yeah.
Have a look at the ults here coming through. Yes, we did see one just burnt. Hoodie utilizing his as well, and of course Fatinho at the end there. But early start for GiantX, showing presence towards A.
Okay, with
If you're
that,
getting
they decide to go
curious,
aggro. Is BBL
This one
just
was
gonna
very
higher
short,
lower
yeah.
this?
he gave that up before he saw anyone. It's going to be a blind.
GiantX have been going kind of dry to some of these hits. This time around, you can see the Paranoia is just going to draw out fire, maybe note the presence.
Cover going
But they're carrying on this track, and actually Brave could be in a bit of a predicament. Yeah, he is.
Oh,
The timing
man.
on that, lovely work between the Dizzy being thrown in.
Oh,
and
man,
the
the
ult
Gecko
coming out.
Util's wrecking
This is
them.
an execution squad on the other side there. There's nothing you can do than face the music. But they're going to clear Kushner, right? You're going to clear Kushner, right? Like, you don't let him get away with this. Oh, lapse in judgment for a
dude,
moment, and
I
that's
swear these
all
guys
he
get a
needed.
buff when they run through smokes.
Fatinho now with a 1v3. What you got for us, Fitty? Nothing. BBL.
I mean, that's just a bit of
3 rounds now
individual.
on the board.
Should have
They figured
maybe
with the
expected
double
it. This was the
elbow
fight
swing
site.
Fight from BBL. Surely there's no one else on site. Otherwise, he would have swung and fought with us.
Yeah, I
Nope.
don't know. I think you
They don't
have
clear
to
the
still
box
expect
and
that though. Fight
Kushner's
site, it
just
should be
hiding,
3.
waiting, and wait. Fundamentals. They don't even have to like.
Man,
really
how'd
go
he
out
win
there
that jewel?
anyways. Like, you
I
have
won't
some
get
kind of-
over how he wins that
Yeah,
jewel. That shouldn't
the
happen.
wingman's going into plant. You have the spawn smoked. All you have to do is sit there and hold the smoke. Or if he wants to stop and deny the
Yeah.
plant, then he has to show himself.
Yes,
and then
commit.
once that's happened, now you can kind of deal with him.
Okay. No contact in the middle. Dizzy, so they can start making their way towards it. we've seen a couple of variations on this kind of mid-pressure from GiantX. We saw that kind of fast mid-pressure that came down, that pinch towards market, but now just kind of feigning some sort of presence, which actually has
Okay, we're going to keep
drawn
another
a big
eye
amount of
on this
BBL's,
round in terms of the
eyes
money.
towards it, but
I
that will
mean,
only stay for so
actually,
long.
this is
he
a
gonna
huge
smoke off
round.
spawn and market and then use his TP
Huge,
for
huge
info
round.
and then
Nade to
stun off the
break.
TP.
And the retake. I mean, we have a lot of people here. That's an early knife.
Purpo supporting teammate point
It's nice though.
but
Nade
denial.
goes in, stops
So
the
they're gonna put
plant,
a
and
body
then now
behind
we
this
have
for
a
now.
weird
Purpo wants to take the
situation on our
space. So
hands.
it's Forest find Redgar. Not sure where that came through, but it's Hoodie on the trade out. Now the site is lightly under GiantX control still. BBL very nearby and regrouping towards market, looking for this counterplay here, and GiantX just pausing. Maybe seeing if they are going to go early on this one potentially. And yeah, it looks like that might be what they're going for. Pora closing in now, actually getting a little ahead.
Both smokes down is...
Oh, huge
Swing,
nade.
come on! GiantX getting caught off guard here in so many instances. Maybe not expecting these sort of plays from BBL, but
Yeah, dude,
once that confidence
this
starts,
is
it doesn't
so
stop.
nicely done. IGL ace.
Ace
The rarest ace.
5 in the round. And BBL closing on the scoreboard now, nearly within
As soon as
touching
they stop this
distance with
plant, it
back-to-back rounds. Now
falls
shattered the
apart.
money.
The Giants.
It's interesting that GiantX tried to go for an execute like that without using Redgar's ultimate, and both Omens going down super early. It just makes you wonder kind of what's going on here. Is there some sort of disconnect between the IGL and the players, or are people just overheating or overextending? Because that's not the first time we've seen that happen from Redgar. It's probably like the 5th time this map where he's kind of gone down
Joey
early
Manga,
in a-
thank you
in
so
a
much, man.
position that he
Appreciate the
doesn't even
prime.
need to
Thank
be
you,
fighting
thank you.
in.
Welcome
So
into the
I'm not
Slug
sure what's
Club,
happening.
Joey. Thank you
Same
very
thing
much.
with Brave. I think a little bit of overextension.
Boy, we go
from
fast
both
on
the
this one. Like we
Omens.
said, that was a big swing round. We
As I was highlighting last round
go,
about the
boy.
variety we've seen, Purpo, that would have been filthy.
Lovely
It's
from
actually
Pora.
Red
Good
Guard's carry on
understanding.
the
We got
trend,
no
though,
one
and
over
he's got
towards the
some
B
space
site though,
here.
and that
Give it a
just
go.
got him.
Quickly handed, yeah. Cushion is not
Yes,
allowing
but they
that.
still
He's
lose
like,
sight for this. No
We
guns
need at least
for
some
them to pick
control
up
because
though.
they don't have anything else, right? They don't have market. They don't have anyone on site. They don't have a flank going. So it is pretty indicative that it's all through CT. So I wonder if there's any threat to this. It is only sheriffs, right?
Only.
Yeah, I mean, only sheriffs. I want to see if Fitty gets played in. Okay, nice shot. Any counter swing? Yeah, good trade for Cloud. They're keeping it going. They need. Oh my God! Okay, Poro got his gun out. It's all on Hoodie. Where is Hoodie? He's waiting. He's got a little setup here too. Actually, this could be quite nice, but the ult's gonna make it difficult.
Brave should smoke the spike here. If he does, then it's going to be really difficult to spam with the Sheriff.
What about the trip?
Wait and see what he's got for us. Oh my God! Oh,
Whoa.
that was so.
Whoa.
It was so close. I don't think he can do much about this though. Yeah, defuse.
Yeah,
has
it's
come
unlucky.
in the end does connect, but the gap has been
It's,
closed. But a very dangerous
it's
round
looking
there
like
with GiantX
the-
even on those sheriffs and that lighter buy.
Kind of what
I kinda
Kukuku
like
was saying
the-
about the first
the
6
rounds they
rounds
bring out with
and
these
then the
pace
last 6
changes,
rounds. Like
you're
BBL
kind
have
of more
really come
utilizing
alive
middle,
recently.
pressuring that, splitting through towards the B side. But again, stability now found for BBL. Do you think we get a timeout maybe for GiantX, or are they just going to close out this half?
They definitely could. If they have one available, there's no
I feel like
sense...
they haven't used it, right?
Yeah, there's no sense not to use it. BBL's won 3 in a row, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to use it. I think, like, oh my God.
Oh my
He's
God.
so lucky. I'm actually...
shot.
What I want to talk about is, why did Hoodie cage himself off? That's like an autopilot play. When you have like a Vandal or especially a Phantom in those types of situations in the post plant, yeah, absolutely. You put it down and you spam through as soon as the spike gets tapped. But with a Sheriff, you've got 6 bullets. And if you have to go for the head, because otherwise you have to hit half your magazine in the body. So it's just questionable, like why?
Yeah, maybe under the pressure made,
Yeah,
you know.
just autopilot decisions.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Now, this is a full
It's a
retake
nice round, though, at the
structure
moment.
from
Like,
BBL.
how,
They've sat super deep on this. They weren't actively
how did
trying to
BBL
hold
will try
on
to win
side,
this
maybe just
one?
depending on the ultimate, but they didn't depend on Hoodie. Making magic
Felt like
happen
an
in
odd
middle.
setup from
Gonna
BBL.
take away one.
They
BBL now
literally
gonna
just
focus
play
on
full
market. They
retakes
don't
there
have
for
numbers.
sure.
And look at this, just counter swing on counter swing. Very difficult to get a favorable
Isn't
trade.
it heavy
His
gamble
first position will be noted.
on the
There's no
wrong
subtlety
stuff
to
here?
this now. And a 1v3. The Knights try and put some pressure on, but you can see it. This is so difficult. Not going to happen now. GiantX finding some value back for themselves here. 3 still standing, and some very key ults now coming through for what this last round will be.
It's going to be hard. I think Hoodie was making a really good, just like all game presence at middle, just denying the rotations, denying the
was
ability
lovely,
to go
but
for those B retakes, just being a threat, a thorn in the sides. And you know, BBL just not really having any answers for it right now. Hoodie just winning all of his isolated duels.
They're in a
and then
good
after
spot
he
to
gets
get
his kill,
7.
He's running away and keeping his life and just buying more
See where
time
they
for
go
his
with the
team,
ults.
and then
Got
being
Fish
able to,
ult,
like, close
Razor
out
shouldn't be
rounds. He's been pivotal
shouldn't be
this match.
losing this one.
Yeah,
Did he just mess up his satchel?
And again, speaking of pace, though, look at this one.
Oh my god,
Right
direct.
through it, Purple is in the face of Pora. And they've once again garnered this space of market. Deeper smokes in towards the side now to
Yeah,
allow
and
for the
this
safety of the cross.
Dizzy
Do we get
gives them
this
so
shot
much-
through the smoke? Of course we do. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we get that?
Oh.
And now the ult comes in. It's all starting to come through. Redgar still has his ult, but nothing else to be reporting home about, and the pressure through market is going to start now. It's all eyes towards Reezy.
Whoa.
Can't isolate the fight, and it's going to be Redgar to do well.
Close
Trey
rounds.
comes in for Elite, and you're looking at the back line here. But that, oh, wait, okay, the cross got cleared. TP, where's he off to? And let's have a look. Tap on the spike,
Redgar overcooked that a little bit with the ult, man.
Beautiful play back
Um,
in from them.
Wait, did
Keeping
he
this score
cancel?
so close.
Yeah, he did cancel.
I actually don't know where he went with that one.
I think he was going back to being main and cancel it. Ended up back in market. And they were
there was
holding
nothing
him.
for this first shot, right?
Ooh, if he committed
Is there
to
a trip
the-
that I
the
missed, or
main
did he
one,
literally just
could've
one tap
worked.
him through
It
smoke?
could have helped.
But that's one of those like hindsight 50-50s. You just have to take a gamble because, you know, if they're not watching you market and they hear you repositioning main, that's just absurd, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
That's the reaction I'd have to, like, whatever. Like, what can you do about it? Well, we've seen that happen a few times this game.
Yeah,
even.
we have. I mean, the plays coming out from BBL around smokes are just hilarious. To be fair, the amount of times they've either disrespected a smoke, shot them completely blind. Map 1, similar scenes. Like I think it was Purple
I
actually
think
doing
Purple
that,
got
to
it
be
through the
fair,
back
yeah.
row. So it kind of evens
Yeah,
itself
karma
out.
works out. But bloody hell, 6-6 on the half. I mean, this feels like the best
Still
opportunity we've
think
seen
that's
for
a good
GiantX
half from
potential
BBL
2-0.
though. I'm telling
Right?
you.
Like, this
Like, you look at
feels
it from here.
So possible.
Alright,
All
third
two
map, here we
down,
go.
harder
Yeah,
sides.
just absolutely
Good
cursed it.
recovery.
Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean?
They
Give
need
you
a
the
pistol
full
though.
map
It's 2-1
for it, why not?
2-1 in terms of pistols.
But
BBL got to
as
win
it
this pistol.
stands,
Otherwise, I think
Purple
this
looking
one
like he's
really is
rabid for
done.
this one, going back shouldering this too. And
He is
Brave
here
quickly
very
up middle. This
fast.
is-
Wait,
this is a pacey round.
he's
We've got
here
over something.
incredibly
This one for
fast,
Tino, though.
and they didn't do
They
any
start
damage,
things
and they
off
all
well,
ate
but
the
Redgar
Omen
couldn't quite
flash.
close on the second.
Redgar's Omen
Big
flashes
info,
today
big damage,
have
and
been
big flank on the way
spot
as
on.
well. Hoodie, he is keeping control of this map.
Both sides. Omen's first to die.
Purple. Okay, there, I
Hold
was
up.
worried there because I didn't see Cloud, but he's still holding
Hold
on.
up.
He's gone down. He's giving them a chance here.
Damn,
What
bro,
has
how they
just
winning this
happened?
one? Oh
Go set
man,
shots.
why did Giants run at
I was
them?
really happy about that one too.
Why did they try and
I mean,
get
it's
more?
huge. It gets them
They didn't have
back
to
with,
reset. They had full
chance
map
to take the
control.
lead finally.
I
Oh, they
think-
have.
I think BBL needs to win.
I think
more
they
in a
tunnel
row
vision too
before they
much
start
on
feeling it. And
the
if
dizzy,
they're
right?
able to
Did they
kind of
dizzy
catch
flash
that
over and then they felt
momentum
like they had to
spark
follow up
by
because like
winning
it's going well
not only
here.
this, but then the bonus round
And
as
then
well. Then I think GiantX needs to be a little bit scared and cautious going to the next rounds because that is how BBL is able to do so well this season. Is they are able to capture this momentum, and once they start getting fired up like
I
that,
love this team when they get
that's
pumped
when
up,
they
man.
just go bulldozer
Okay,
mode.
2-2. This is cool. We go one pistol each map.
Well,
Similar story as well.
more stakes on the line
And
for
we
your
got any
teammates.
kind of flash for this breach stun? Oh,
I'll
breach
get to
stun.
work on it.
Oh
Whoa,
man.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh dear. What's gone on here
This is
then?
nice. Camera into breach stun.
Absolute tragedy just occurred in B main.
Good breach stun as
BBL
well, like
are
this.
left down to 2.
A
And they've
lot of
got
people
no
on the
eyes on the
stairs.
rest of the map here. They have no clue if someone's
Good
on the
news
back
so
line
far
to
for
push.
BBL.
You know
If
where
you're
to
looking
go.
for some good news, is they've only lost one gun. One gun down, which they could throw outside of the map over towards here. Issue
Can he
is,
find value?
issue is
Or
it's a
his eyes
2v3.
turn away and he gap closes?
Yeah, throw the gun outside the map, which they do.
Closer and closer.
There's a chance this guy heard. Dude, I wonder if
gonna
Redgar
hit
heard it and he's going to try and get it.
The guns are down.
Is that too far away?
And they've tried
Yeah,
to
that's
police
way
them, though.
too
You can
far
also
away.
see them throwing them out of the map, which I think is
Strong
a good
arm.
idea, but I don't think they can get all of it.
I don't think so, but they know that if GiantX wants to get the guns, it might be baited in.
Purpo's still got that paint shell too. That's kind of huge here. Nice, just come back on for Pora, and Redgar's getting as close as he can. He can't progress any further. There's nothing more he can do about this. He's held here unless he tries to apply the pressure at the right time to get him paranoid about the back lines. 30 seconds now. We're getting close. Trying to play him in a little here. Purple on the spam. They're trying to be really careful about this, trying to be very, 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 very particular with that utility. And the plant on the backside of Pillar.
Done
Now
one of the
positioning.
hard
You're
bits,
right.
but you
Redgar's
gotta
made it
look
around
at
in time.
Purple. Feel like
High
he's
flash
got
to
a
the left side
solid
of Pillar and the
pause.
swing on the right. Purple spotted it.
Yeah,
Redgar,
little 1-2
his
on
position's
this.
excellent. And they
Oh,
play it
the
together.
1-2 on this.
GiantX
Yeah,
making
huge
mountains
rounds,
out of
Bob.
molehills in this round. That's
BBL
what
can
you
buy
love
2
to see.
guns into
Lovely
this.
pressure here in
We
there.
get
Just
2
kinda dying to
upgrades in terms of
a
Giants, their
1,000
money's
cups almost.
outrageous.
Really played that
And
well.
this was a
I
lovely
like the
little
push
bait
on
setup.
B main early,
Well, I
BBL
guess
trying
bait
to
is
use
probably
that
just
momentum.
trap play,
We
really.
just want a big pistol round. Let's keep,
Yeah.
let's go, let's go.
Into
It's kinda
flash
like
and stun.
they weren't expecting this. Great combination of util, great triple swing. Winning
Gotta
those,
have a guy.
first
You gotta
two
have a
sheriff
guy
kills were
anti-flash.
huge, But I really like
The
what
problem with this
happened at the
is,
beginning of the round there. Redgar
so
was behind
you've always got to
B-main.
have a guy
He knows
anti-flash,
there's a trip
especially
there.
on this when you got
Breaks
like
the trip.
breach,
Knifefelt runs
especially
all the
when
way
you're
back
playing
to
against a
CT
Cypher.
and
This is
his
like the
teammates go
most
out and
common
fight,
trap play.
and they're
You've got to
expecting
have a guy
B-main flank is coming,
anti-flash
so they're
here.
pushing
Most people
forward.
side for an
Redgar
anti-flash
gets all the way
here,
around
but the
to
problem is
Boba,
everyone
he
wants
gets
to
that big
escape
flank
to that
off.
angle,
So
so you got to
really
have it here,
played
and then
to
this
close
guy
out
can
that round
swing.
there too.
So
That
it's
was
like
lovely.
when
I
they're
wanna give a lot of
committing, this
credit
guy
to
just
Redgar,
has
'cause
easy
again,
shots on the
he's one of those
right.
players who will get flack on occasion, but that was very well
Yeah,
done.
what normally happens is you end
And
up
we
getting
see
a
the
block.
starts here. So GiantX gonna get
I get it because this is the first
in
angle, but
control.
it just looks too
All
messy,
to
and he
boot.
ends up just
and
blocking
meet no
people.
resistance. So
I've seen it
again,
quite
you
a
put
lot.
question mark, you won't have full security, but now seeing this, he knows towards middle, and the paranoia
Hold
point
up.
was out of this world. Kushner still
Hold
has
up.
success, but Cloud went
Yeah,
out
there's
the
two
back, but
hero
only
guns
gets
into this one, and he's got
Kushner's
three
still
of them
hot
with
for
one.
this.
And that means
The
there's more
angle, though,
guns
a bit of a
down.
range fight there for Hoodie, and it's not clean. They've identified his position. That spike is still not fully committing. Slowly drifting around the map here. Does Redgar get his positioning right again? Oh, he's finding fights everywhere! Redgar wants this himself! And now this position's a problem because Hoodie can close the gap. And you're going to see where that Dizzy came from. They now know where Reezy is. That's probably the spike here. Paranoia a little early, but it plays into Hoodie. Gets the angle, gets the kill. BBL trying to go for that gear shift, and right now they are breaking down into pieces. Elite 1v1.
Damn, bro, that was sick. That's such a big round. It's such a big round. Dude, it goes the opposite way now. Giants have two people that can buy a gun. That last kill was...
I feel like the execution was a little bit off for GiantX there. Coming through, I feel like Hoodie
I mean,
comes to the
it was a
smoke
nice
first
Omen
before
flash,
Redgar
right?
goes, or
Omen
Redgar can just
flash
TP out, and they can play the 2-1-1.
into...
They know exactly where the spike is and everything.
Fatinho had to hit the shots, but it's only 3
It's
bullets,
just-
and the
it's
guy was still
crazy. Just like
moving.
both Cyphers, Hoodie and Elite, this game are just taking turns closing out these rounds for their teammates.
Big rounds, dude. It's one of those. It's one of those starts.
Right? It's like who
Wait,
blinks first or
Giants
kill.
get a buy here?
Imagine if GiantX won that one after another like Redgar huge round. You know you're
Okay,
pumped
Bulldog,
up, but no.
Guardian,
Held back,
missing
kept in check.
Boombot.
BBL are gonna feel that momentum. Elite basically
Do a
bailing
little...
them out. Big
It's gonna be
saving
easier
round
to
for
just
him.
do this.
Both
We've
teams have
got
to
two
sweat for this
people...
win.
Sorry, we've got 3
They
people
want
that
it.
can
Who
buy
wants
next.
it more?
It literally is that.
One on BBL, 2 on Giants.
Jesus,
Ball
Elite picking
passing
up where he
duel
left
over
off in the
towards
last
middle.
round.
And Kushner still has his rocket as well. This could be pivotal in this round. Para needing to get a good knife value off if he wants to be able to stop that. I wonder if Hoodie should just abandon B site and they just full gamble. I mean, we have the info here. We see everything.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Okay. Info found. Not
Ball goes in to go
particularly
A.
tough,
Good luck to Redgar.
but Redgar.
Faking
Still has Omen
positioning.
Flash. Still has Omen Flash
Gets
and
that
his
utility
teammate.
burn up early. Rotations are in. He got out of time. Redgar.
Oh man.
Okay.
Good
Kushner
Omen
gonna
Flash.
get slowed
It's
down
great
a
Omen
little.
Flash.
Alright, he kind of pulls the
EP
ult away
out of
now.
there.
His body's in the right place. GiantX might get a little bit more settled in here. BBL gotta be careful in the crossout. There's a gap between this, and he still finds
Wait.
value. Hoodie and Redgar in unison, denying Pora. Kushner
Wait,
brave.
Hoodie got
Reezy's
2?
still alive, as is Elite, so there's still a chance. And now it's all on
45
Hoodie.
and
Who's
22
the hero
HP.
today? It's
Oh
gonna
my
be Elite in
days,
this
dudes.
round. These
Elite
two are
is
going toe
back to back,
toe,
having
and
mad
forth here.
impact. Both of the Cyphers on this round were doing a lot
man,
of damage
BBL's
here.
catching the momentum spark again.
Redgar
If
once
they're
again,
able to
Omen
smoke
Flash was
this
on
round as well,
point.
This is a huge round.
Did Hoodie take a
Pivotal for
risk? I
GiantX.
stopped
If they
looking at
wanna
the
have
minimap
a
at one
chance,
point. I'm trying to work
they
out how
need
he
to
got
be able
2
to
here.
utilize this thrash. They've
Did
had
he
it for a
ascend
couple
through
rounds
the
now,
smoke?
haven't had an opportunity to use it. BBL getting like all these different pace changes. We're getting them speeding up one
Yeah, I think he
side,
did descend
then
it through the
other.
smoke over
They're going
towards
faster to B-main, then they're going faster
short.
mid. Like everything is just super crazy from these guys. They're changing everything up. Pace, positions.
Gotta go in though now.
Dude, the
Sheriff's coming
Cyphers
out.
at the moment. Cyphers on
Anything
top.
unique gonna happen? They're gonna try something a little different. Yes. is
Guys,
the
don't do
answer.
the same when you're
Four
anti-eco.
down, middle
Guys,
has to be a
don't do the
quick
same when you're
reposition
anti-eco,
towards market.
please.
And BBL, what do you do with this
Okay,
here?
thank you
had
for
a lot
that.
of resistance. You felt a bit of pressure. You know they're
They
gonna
tried
be
to...
online to buy.
I
So where
hate
do
their
you pivot to
anti-eco,
now?
man. Just force
They
B.
need
We
to
saw it. We
not
saw it
make
in
the
the
same
other
mistake
rounds.
that GiantX made. That
Like this is
mistake
one of
being
those classics. For
kind
people that
of
watch the stream
going
a
into
lot, you're
site
probably gonna know what I
without
say. Not
getting
this round,
any
but obviously the
information.
round where they won
They really
pistol.
need to be
Like
able
the
to
people with the
leverage
ghosts,
either
they're doing the right
knife
buy. You need to just be
or
scouting for
Dizzy
info.
or
You could
Wingman,
even do a
something to
1-3-1.
get
You
some
can do a
information,
1-4-1,
or maybe
whatever,
even
and that
just
one
like a
person
fake
needs
it.
to scout for
They
info.
did it early at B.
I hate the fact that they're just trying to send it in with a comp that doesn't have like a Skydog or a drone or anything like that.
But the
So
sniper camera's on A.
it's so
They're using it as a
committed.
retake camera. So GiantX is feeling like, yo, let's stack B.
Even
because
to
on A,
save
we
the
got
even to
retake cam,
save
we
the
can just go
Cypher cam
together.
maybe. Using a Cypher cam to prod
now
is
you've
kind of
got Red
fun.
Guard already clearing, right? If you look at the minimap, Red Guard's already cleared. B mainly sees nothing, no resistance.
Give us a
So they're
smoke.
pretty
Yeah,
deep
something
there.
like this
So
is a
they're
lot
already
better. I'm
pretty
glad
close
they
by.
cancelled on this.
Camera going to be handled, but they now know what's somewhat up here. Paranoia not going to connect much.
Yeah, the mid rounding
Let's see if they can get
recovery from
dangerous
this
in
cancel
retake.
was
You look at
great.
utility. Coutinho,
Oh, they saw
Purple,
Purple.
flag,
They
and away
unlucky
we
not to get a
go.
kill there
Already
in
Brave
terms of
in a little bit
Giants.
trouble here, but he's still going to play his life. It's going to be Purple to connect, but BBL holding them back. The wave not landing so deadly this time. GiantX not sticking the landing.
A nice round from Giants, really, but the mid round from BBL was great. Cancelled over towards B, realized the stack was going to be here, and then it was good entering towards the side. They did what I wanted them to do in terms of finding out info with the Cypher. That Wingman's so useful. Wingman is so useful. Like these kind of floods, when you have one person planting, it's a nightmare. When you got Wingman planting and all 5 of you can have your guns out, so good.
And then also GiantX is not going to have the greatest economy going into the final round of the
So useful.
Or I guess into round 12.
Yeah.
So
Chat, I can
BBL, feel like they
give him
do
some
use their
compliments.
ultimates fairly well, and they use them off cooldown.
Like a
so
player,
they're not
man.
gonna sit on
Sometimes
this
good
for too
games,
long,
sometimes bad
probably
games.
on their attack side at least.
Eyes on BBL and the progress they want to make.
They're going to use the KO ulti as a fake here with a smoke maybe, and then go back to B?
Be pretty filthy.
I feel like they should combo everything and just throw everything in the kitchen sink.
It's May. It's the 1st of May, not the 1st of April. That was pretty good.
There's a reason why they're here.
Yeah, it's okay. We can be
Early 5-person stack. How much info does Pora get?
What are you doing? You know? There.
So is it like an ult fake, but then he's going to go into sight, or is it literally just him just prodding info going well? The problem with this map as well, not really the problem, but the way that people are approaching this map is, this is common, right? Fight site, one's retake. But when you start getting this much map control for free, you pretty much know that this is the free site, so you can just rotate over. Like, he's got enough info here. Imagine not meeting anyone in this little square. You know they're playing retake pretty much. Especially from the beginning, people at least want to fight over towards A.
He's already pretty deep on this though. Purpo just trying to get
man,
in.
this
How
guy
is he still alive?
util.
How is he
still alive?
Cloud's got in as well.
Wait.
You're right, they've absolutely beaten them to the punch. GiantX
Util was so good, but there was no follow-up.
To get back towards his site, but BBL aren't going down without a fight here. Purpo playing a dangerous
Hoodie again
game.
might be able to
Support
save
system
him.
on the way.
13
Redgar
seconds.
en route. 10 seconds. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Purpo, I guess.
Executes so
Ah
many
man,
of
BBL messed up a little bit.
leaving them
They had to
laying
send it. The
wasted
util
on
was
the
good.
ground. GiantX, they made it back
They stunned
fast.
one with the fish,
I
and
wonder
they
what's going through
Omen
BBL's
flashed the
mind
guy in
there when
sight.
They're having Pora walking all the way up A. They have, like, we know, we have the information of everything that's going on. We know
whose
that the
cage
site's
was
free.
that?
But what I'm thinking
solid,
to myself
man.
is they have
Purpo's
such
been, I mean,
insane
this
ults
might be
that they
his
can
best
go and blast
series
in
so far.
anywhere they want to.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing all this like push and pull stuff, why they're going towards B main, and then Kushner's using his grenades to break a potential Cypher trip to close B. They don't need to do all these extra steps because what that means is they don't have the utility for the actual execute.
Yep.
And
I like the
when they
call
have
was good
Thrash
here.
and null point, they could just go and take whatever set they want. B is usually
Just,
kind of like
the
exposed
floods.
anyways, and
Flood was
they're
nice
gonna
as
play
well.
the retake. And then over on A, you could actually just crush anybody if they're actually trying to hold the site with 3 people.
Yeah.
You go in and slam them because there's no recourse. They're not going to be able to use counter utility, counter, you know,
Anything.
thrash, counter
Yeah.
anything. They just have to run through the smokes again. But you know, I feel like
Overcooking it a little bit.
I think it is an overcook. I think there's no other way to put it than overcooked.
And maybe that's why we're seeing the timeout from BBL now.
Yeah.
Right? It's like maybe coaching staff has kind of identified that. Maybe not. Who knows? I mean, that's what we have to wait and see. But it's certainly something you'd keep in mind because we're getting to that point where you don't want to be overcomplicating matters.
Keep
and
it
kind
simple.
Of, exactly. Keep it simple, stupid. It works. Yeah. You just like.
Sorry.
Just had to get it in there, didn't you?
Arch,
But
by the way,
Kushner gonna
hold
have
up,
the,
I missed a
rifle.
few of these.
Everyone
Laherm
else
with the 20
very light
months,
here
thank
for
you so
BBL.
much
So
for
this could be a
that.
turning
Thank you,
point.
thank you. We've got
This
Aim
round
Game with the
kind
Prime,
of opens
appreciate
up,
you as
you
well,
know,
Aim Game, thank you very much. We've got Arch with the
potential crack
bits,
in the doorway,
Funky
right, that
Meatloaf with the
GiantX
gifted
could walk
as
through.
well,
Now, whether or
thank
not
you
they
so
take
much.
These steps we're yet to see.
Appreciate
Again,
you
up
all.
until this point, BBL were really on the
And
money
that
from
round
that
there
momentum
forced
side
them
of
down
it.
to
It
an
was looking
eco. I'll tell you
really
what, they
good.
could have easily
Now starting
forced
to get
into
a little
this,
fast
but
and loose because why not? You've got sheriffs. This is a round you can kind of play out of
money's
tradition.
out of control here for
Looks
Giants,
like they're going to try and
so
reclear
it's not
middle,
like it's
actually,
gonna
for GiantX side. I
change
like that.
too
Deep smoke,
much,
quick
I
glance.
guess.
I think Dizzy
they
potentially was
win a clean
invested
niche
there as
round.
well to clear. So they know they're not in middle anymore.
Aid
so they've got the
goes
timing
in,
right.
this
So they
Omen
still need to
Flash.
keep control. This BBL still very, very
Omen Flash is
deadly.
incredible.
And that's the
Hit
main
2 again,
manhandle.
but
Kushner goes down,
Bro,
and there
Hoodie.
should be comfort now.
Hoodie and
The rest
Purple
of
as
BBL,
a duo
not having the kind
have
of
been
success they
so
wanted across
good
the
in this
map.
game.
For GiantX, I feel like the double-edged
Maybe
sword
having
thing has
two of
been
their better
Rygar,
games
because
that
on
I've seen this
some
year.
instances, he's been the reason why they've won some rounds, but then on other cases, he's been going like way too early, dying early, and ooh, okay, well, that's a bit ambitious. Oh, so one of the things I want to, well, never mind.
The farming.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry,
never
we
mind.
knows.
Well,
So for Redgar, I like how proactive GiantX has been
Okay.
this half. So every time that some BBL shows themselves somewhere, GiantX does a
if
rotation,
Fnatic
and then
lose,
once
it
goes
is
quiet,
is it
Redgar's the one that's
100%
kind of
Mini's
walk into
fault?
the
I mean,
area.
he's
Oh, wait,
there
walk
now,
might be
so
main.
I
There's
think
nothing here.
we,
It's gonna be
I
A,
think
go
so.
A. And that's been working out
I
for
think
their
that's
favor because they've been having
very
really
fair.
good rotations because of it.
I think it's
So
always his
when it
fault, but the
works,
fact that
it
he's
works
actually going to be
well,
there now,
but when
apparently.
he's getting picked off, that's when it's not working well.
I don't know if that's
do
true,
wonder
though.
if BBL's kind of looking for
to
that,
ask him
looking
about
for Redgar to kind of
Is that
regress.
tell almost?
Yeah, so if Para's walking into A elbow, and then, there's a little bit of pressure
Down to
towards
blame
B,
Mini? I'm
is
always
Redgar
down
gonna
to
walk
blame
into him
Mini.
and give them an opening. I think that's maybe what their game plan is, what they're looking for.
Like my coach
That just
version of
wasn't
Prius.
happening. So I feel like they should just keep their fast-paced, hard hits.
I mean, I'm kind of with you on that. And again, this smoke will always
Here
be
it comes.
disrespected. And yeah, the pace, I think they're in absolute agreement with you there.
Here we
Gear
go.
shift, pace change, Blanc gonna come in, and Brave already gonna find Hoodie. Yeah, there's a trade for Purple, and Purple's got space here. The flash
Damn,
is
the
great.
flash,
Going up this
by the
wall.
way, though,
Purple
Fatinho's
is
flash.
out of this world. This guy has got so much potential joining into this roster, and now it's on Pora in a 1v4.
Oh, boy.
I mean, what are you meant to do with this one? That's a good attempt,
Yeah,
but there
dude,
wasn't
the
much more. There was almost
util
no
here
space
was
to play with.
solid.
And you gotta say, Purpo finding some real value here. Map 1, he was key. I've got to say, his entries were just statistically so impressive. And now you're starting to see him finding that space, and for a young player, looking very diligent here.
Yeah, Purpo's starting to Purpo's starting to live up to the
distinction.
Okay.
the numbers that he used to put in prac.
Isn't an entry an opening
Be a
tool?
pedant, it's fine. Go
Well,
ahead.
I mean, a pedantic?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I like doing that.
But why do you differentiate the two?
I differentiate
Okay,
the two
we
because
got a
an entry
hero
feels
gun,
like you're
and
going into an area together with your teammates. And you're
Giants
creating this
kind of
opening
looking
the
alright
site,
for a
whereas an
2-0 at the
opening
moment.
duel is just
Their
like
money's
a
good
duel
for
that
the
could
rest of
be
this, no
an
matter what.
isolated instance. You're not
Whoa.
going in and taking the space with it. It's just
Well,
that
that's an easy
you get
call
the
to
kill,
just
but
send it
you're not
over
getting
towards
a
A. You
lot
got to be
around
scared
with
of
it
some kill
necessarily.
trips, so you maybe
So
scatter
it's in the
nades.
different values you get it. Now, you heard the ult earlier, you've just
You
seen
know
it as well.
scatter
It's all
nades.
for mid space. So they've cleared.
Or is done
They
great.
know what's going on. Oh, come on,
That's
a little bit of vengeance almost there. We've
I
had
don't
a
even
lot
know
of
what-
shots
I
through
don't
smoke
even know
from
what
both
that is.
sides, but again, though, BBL do at least get themselves a plant here, it looks like. So that's, ticking the box. Now the timing for Redguard to start applying the pressure on the back lines. Same to be said on the other front. This is very difficult for them to handle the fights on two fronts. And again, Purpo, Hoodie, clearing house.
Hoodie.
Come back in, and they're going to take the lead here. GiantX.
What can you say
What a
other than
moment
just
for them
Hoodie?
to tip the scales back through 11 rounds here, looking cool, calm, composed. They've got it. They're starting to really work this out.
It's looking like GX might be able to close this out. And I do wonder if it was BBL kind of giving them that opportunity. They got those 3 rounds in a row. They have the ultimates. They can keep the pressure up. They're sitting on 4 ultimates right now. They should definitely combo these. I'm surprised that round 18 they didn't just dump everything and just get to round 11. And because by this time they could be up 11-10 and then have like their ultimates off
coming
the
back
cooldown.
through,
Exactly, and then they're able to clinch that 12th round, secure that overtime. But here it's like they're gonna have to dump everything just to tie it up at 11-11.
It's a big snowball round, though. They've got so much to play with. My dizzy towards middle, no
Yeah,
presence this time.
I mean, these are far away. We've
Looks
got
like BBL's kind
Razor
of, like,
soon, but
scared,
this is
almost just working
this is
so
a
slow
lot.
around the map, so afraid of everything. Hoodie obviously has been so clutch and pivotal for GiantX this entire game, and
Nate at least
breaking
breaks
Cypher
the
here,
trip.
They're gonna think
They keep 4 people
I wonder
here.
if they're putting the Cypher trip here, but playing the Cypher on A.
Yeah, I kind of like
to
this
make
as well.
BBL think, oh wait, the Cypher's on B.
The thing is that
They're
they
playing
didn't
reasonably
hear
likely.
the trip.
Let's go A.
Awful timing. Oof, sorry about that, Purpo.
No, it's fine.
This guy.
I mean,
this
the
guy's
easy
been
call is to
landing
go back
shots,
B
so
now.
I get a little worried if he's getting fights in middle, and they're continuing along with this. There's so many players waiting for this approach, though. Yeah, smoke towards top middle, sure, but they're going to disrespect it. Yeah, they're going. Purpo's out.
Oh my God,
there.
there's a guy in his
They have
head.
no idea about
There's a guy in his
Poro,
head.
though. They didn't know about it. And Purpo's gone down as is Cloud, and now suddenly there's problems. They're ringing the alarm
I can
bell.
I can
There's presence in
understand
middle and Force
Giants
cleared
here though.
everything
Like
so
this makes
perfectly.
sense.
Where do they decide to go?
If
Surely
I'm
A at
Giants
this
here and I
point.
do the strat, I'm like, why is there so many people middle? Gets 3. Gets 3 in a 3v5.
It's all down to Redgar though, a 1v2. They brought it
Doable.
back
Early
barely.
info.
Redgar's position will be noted.
Is he going to run into another
What can
trip?
this man do now?
I mean, he has TP.
Time he actually gets across this.
Is he gonna?
Why
Wait.
would you?
What is the plan here for this man? What is going on? What is going on?
There's no way. What's the RNG of no bullets hitting there?
Wait, it's gonna work out for them though. Brave is too smart.
What is the percentage
Brave
of that?
just
That's under
giga-brained
10%,
him.
surely. A
Like,
bullet
what?
should hit that.
Why would he ever be here?
That's
Why
so
would he ever
funny,
be there?
dude.
And it has absolutely
Why did he not
worked.
try and TP over this?
I think the plan was like he has to make noise or break the Cypher trip, and if he breaks a trip, they're gonna know he's going on the A main flank. So if he's gonna be going there, he's gonna.
That was
fake
so
like he's going
funny,
A main
bro.
flank, but then he's gonna
I'm
go
telling
to
you,
middle.
the
So it's just, like,
percentage
one
of
big meta
no
mind
bullets
game
of that
thing
shorty
happening
going
here,
near
but
this trip
crazy
is
mid fight there
wild.
happening.
I mean,
Such a
they
low
almost
percent.
lost this round on the back of Coutinho after they'd invested an ult to see where he was.
Yeah, and usually it's kind of like cloud on the brief.
That's a
That's so
dirty replay, by the way. That's
That's
a
so
dirty
sick.
little replay. I see.
It's
it.
not even his
Shorty's
fault,
right, that's
though.
not your fault, okay? It happens to the best of us.
Okay, look at you.
I like the. Oh man, it's usually cloud on the breach getting those 3Ks back against the wall.
How is Purple
Whoa.
alive? How is Purple alive? How is Purple
He's got
alive?
rocket as
How is-
well.
how's he alive? Oh my god, he still gets trade! Brave's gone down. This is early round.
What's going
Redgar
on?
didn't actually get punished on this either. The ult got used on him and he gets away with daylight
Did they
robbery.
lose
This is a messy round.
lose
This
an
pressure
Omen on
is really
attack?
starting him out. Hoodie playing completely
you gotta go
offside here
market.
as well.
Big read, the rotation coming.
Maybe
all
this
players
works
are going
because the
towards
only
mid,
place
then
you want
they're
to
gonna
smoke
go clear
is
and go
market.
to B.
What util do they have? Actually, quite a bit still left on GiantX on the other side. Yeah, similar scenes. Bora's got his ult too. Pond gonna come in. Yeah, that's gonna be Wingman doing his job. No I was gonna say no stress, and they got Cloud almost caught him for a second. Okay,
No smokes
utilities
anymore.
out. Yeah, this is all now just kind of
Forrest
gunfight.
in
is-
the perfect position to do a pop flash for Bane as well.
Waiting for it though. Yeah, there it is. What?
GiantX was hiding
GiantX?
from, or he missed.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
don't
think it
understand how that
missed.
didn't work, and now it's on Elite.
I
Now
mean,
it's
they
on-
might have been
What
anti-flash, I
happened?
guess.
That looks so right, Josh.
I
That
see
looked
down
on
from
the money.
Giants.
They were ready for it.
Would have benefited from the smoke, but obviously the Brave went
How
down.
are we on 12 for GiantX? Show me that replay, please. 'cause
Yeah,
don't know
I
how
think
this
they're gonna
just
take more
happened.
map control when there's no
think
Omen. They
GiantX
definitely
was
can't go
playing
for the full B. I
anti-flash
gotta see
at
where
the
the
back of
flash
site.
goes.
Okay,
Yeah, I
they
think
were
the flash is
expecting
good and
flash.
they're just back
Because
site.
Bora, when he was ulting, he was showing himself
Yeah,
at the
on
back
the
of B
position.
main.
Yeah.
Oh wait, if he's all the way back there, like surely he's setting up a pop flash or something. So they waited for it. I think that's what happened. There's not. I mean, the big point of this round was
Yeah, I mean, the
how
flash is
hell
good.
Does he live?
Right?
Purpo,
I don't know,
the
Hoodie
rocket
didn't get
launcher
blind
off and get
either.
the kill. No business winning that.
None.
Right,
We'll
one
take it every day of
chance.
the week
One
to get
chance to
jumped
do
12.
it.
Why
The
not?
first real chance for a 2-0 in their favor for GiantX and potentially breaking BBL's hearts here. This was a huge opportunity for them. A massive chance. And away we go, and GiantX aren't going to sit back and let this just roll into their lap. No, they want to be instigating this one. It's going to be a fight back for middle here.
Another slow round here from BBL. It's like they're scared.
Ooh, Purple. First time we're seeing that, though. There you go. The shot rattles through. They know the operator was in play. Just going to switch out of that as well.
Oh man, I feel for Redgar right now because they have it. They have match point, and he's here, and he's
got to
all
do a
alone.
lot.
And
The
he had no
rotate is
smoke.
far
He's got
away.
paranoia.
Rotate
He's
is
got
really
tries.
far away. He's got
just gotta run.
nothing.
He's trying to get out of there. He's trying to
Oh,
He's
God.
been blinded.
He's
He's
gonna
trying
get
to
one.
A little bit of safety behind the box, but barely. Surely they check him. Surely they do. Kushner clears, and now the site's under their banner. Is this OT? It might just be
Well,
at this point, but Plant's in, and we're looking
How'd
at
you
the
retake
retake
this?
here.
We got Wingman,
Utility light
we
for
got
Purple,
one
doesn't have
flash,
it.
we got
Patino still
no
has his, and Cloud with
smokes.
a little.
Can't retake
This is
this, man.
dangerous and brave.
These would have to be the
the
best
smoke
flash in the
criminal
world.
we saw from the first earlier couple of rounds here, waiting around. Purple want to maybe start those steps going. Nice high and low setup there. Cloud with a follow-up. And now we're down to 3 players. Bora, Reezy, and Elite having to face the music on this one. It's getting dangerous.
How
Great shot
they
from Elite,
allowed to
trades
get
there
onto
in the
site?
numbers.
Why are we
Favorite
hiding
Giants. This could be the first.
Why are we hiding?
2-0, and it is.
Man, I can't.
Claiming
Why are we
their
hiding
stake
3
in
people
this
that can't play off
matchup,
each other?
Showing they are
Okay,
finally the team
nicely done. Oops.
waiting
Gotcha.
to see.
Nicely done.
All those
Good
1 and 2
Giants. Who would have
games
thought?
that
2-0
they've
on
had,
this one. Looked a
showing
lot
that they're
better.
able to
Shout out
take
to
maps off
Purpo.
of
Shout out to
the best,
Hoodie.
but not being
Big
able to
shout out
close
to
out.
those two.
Here, they're able